Smart farming. Smart farming, vertical farming, and precision agriculture are the go-to buzzwords in food production right now, and for a good reason. As we know, farming has always had a number of risks. Pests, water shortages, and bad weather are only a few conditions that have adverse effects on crop growth. We also need to find a more sustainable way to grow the food supply of tomorrow. With expanding populations and the available farmland actually in decline, the tasks for farmers to feed the world in the future will require them to embrace new smart farming technologies. Currently, the planet contains 7.6 billion people, but the population is expected to expand to 9.8 billion by 2050. Farmers are tasked with feeding the world, but increasingly they need to do so with fewer resources. The promising news is that smart agriculture technology and AI in farming is booming. Innovations from seed breeding to using sensors to get minute-by-minute crop feedback, and more farms are embracing the Internet of Things. Here are 3 of the most promising technologies in agriculture in 2022. Number 1. Biotechnology Innovations. Agricultural innovation includes biotechnology, a market projected to grow 7.07% compound annual growth rate between 2019 and 2025, with nearly $90 billion spent in 2018 alone. Biotechnology innovations include seed breeding techniques and tools to modify a plant's yield, size, or color. One company looking to reinvent the fertilizer we use is Pivot Bio. They use biology to produce cleaner and better sources of nitrogen to feed crops and protect the natural resources. A lot of fertilizers come from chemicals that often create runoff that can poison our waterways and create dead zones where aquaculture can't survive. As if that wasn't bad enough, nitrous oxide is also released into the atmosphere, adding to global warming. Pivot Bios have created a solution using microbes that adhere to plants' roots, delivering nitrogen when needed. The product is applied in furrow along with the seeds. There isn't nitrogen sitting in the soil waiting to be washed away, says Pivot Bio's co-founder and CEO, Carsten Team. Eliminating the runoff and emissions has a big impact on the environment. It has a big impact on crops too. Teamy says that by providing consistent nitrogen to the plants, corn farmers have increased their yield 6 bushels per acre on average. Number 2. Data insights and a personal touch. Innovation in precision agriculture is growing as well, a market anticipated to reach $43.4 billion by 2025. Applying various technologies helps farmers increase efficiency. On the hardware side, we are seeing wide adoption of innovations like yield monitors and automated planters and sprayers. However, the next step is analyzing the information gathered by these tools. That's an area that Nutrient Ag Solutions focuses on. Nutrient Ag Solutions has become the leading ag retailer, in part by using data science and digital technology to deliver solutions and recommendations to their growers, all while enhancing the personalized relationships with every grower. Their digital hub allows crop consultants to customize crop plans for their growers throughout the season. Growers using the digital hub have access to daily weather stories, product information, and invoices, and can order products online. The digital hub creates convenience for growers, along with tools to help them mitigate risk, make data-driven decisions, and ultimately drive profitability. With Nutrient Ag Solutions Digital Hub, growers benefit from the new seed recommendation tool to prepare for the next growing season. The Digital Hub hosts a comprehensive dataset that accounts for variables that would impact seed performance down to the field level. Precision agriculture is helpful even for smaller farmers. They can now analyze their field data, which allows them to apply less fertilizer. In the past, they would spread the entire field with fertilizer at a consistent rate. Now, by pulling soil samples, they can optimize which areas need more potash and only spread it in those parts of the field, resulting in both time and money savings. If you're enjoying this video and want to learn more about some of the most cutting trends in the food industry, check out our free trend report, link in bio. Number 3. Optimizing equipment. One of the most exciting hardware that has been adopted by smart farms are drones. Drones are an incredible resource to help farmers scope out and even apply products to their fields. The standard of drones has increased dramatically. Now, drones can use infrared thermal imaging to gather images to analyze. Software can identify individual plants down to identifying leaf damage. The softwares can identify individual weeds, then use an attached spot sprayer to kill them. Eventually, flying and land-based drones will be able to pick the produce as well. Some farms are using drones to spread seeds for cover crops. By 2025, an estimated 80% of drone sales will be for agriculture. Now, smart tractors with optimized GPS help farmers deliver, and the technology can automatically adjust the amount needed when making turns. With GPS and cloud processing, the nozzles can stop spraying once the area has received its ideal amount. Check out our other video on AI in agriculture to learn more about the future of farming. These technologies save farmers time, increase yield, and will allow us to feed the world in a more efficient and sustainable way.